Hi, welcome to Fresh Off the Box, where we bring you the freshest interviews on the web. I'm Renee, and today we found a very special guest. We have Phil Yu with us, the man behind Angry Asian Man. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. All right. So, okay, Angry Asian Man. Tell our viewers, what is the site about, in your own words?
Well, basically, it's a blog.
Okay.
I write about Asian American issues, news, stuff that's going on in the media, and provide my own sort of spin and commentary on it, basically.
Okay. And how did this start? Was there something that really upset you, or you just decided, hey, I'm just going to write about these things as they come to me? Was there a reason for this?
People always ask me that, people ask me that all the time.
Are you really angry?
Yeah. People ask me, why did you start the site, man? What happened to you, They really want to know sort of,
but if there's a story
if there was some sort
right?
of traumatic event that happened to me, or someone called me hey, you changed,
I'm angry now.
But it wasn't really anything dramatic like that. It was just sort of me wanting a space to write about things I was thinking about in being Asian American in the United States, things I saw in the media, things I saw in the news, and wanting to just write about it and express myself. So I just, I created the site, started writing, put it out there, and this.
It's been going for about 6 years?
Yeah, 6 years and running. Wow. I just kind of I started because I wanted, I thought some friends and casual visitors would just find it. And
kind of like just your thoughts, your consciousness.
I didn't expect an audience, but over the course of 6.5 years, it's blown up.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, and with the title being Angry Asian Man, I mean, that definitely compares and contrasts with Asians typically being known as the model minority. Are you kind of trying to say something in that as well? Like, hey, we're not just quiet people that'll go about and do our work. We also have, we see the things that are going on in media. We have a voice.
I mean, definitely, I think that the idea of the angry, Asian, sort of flies in the face of what people in the United States normally think of as of Asian, the Asian American community being. People think Asians are, for the most part being, quiet, not wanting to rock the boat, not standing up when it comes to, standing up in when it comes to injustice and being, being heard, and so, I kind of wanted to play with that a little bit and stir things up. I was like, people see the label Angry Asian, and they get a little scared, and I just wanted to
like, who's this guy?
Check it out. We also can get angry. We also can speak out and say what we want to
and
about
feelings
things.
And thoughts.
Yeah. We're not robots, and we're not quiet, so.
Okay. What's the feedback you've gotten? Any, do you come up? People are like, yeah, man, they're totally on the same page.
It's all. I mean, it's all over the place.
Okay.
From within and from outside the community. It's like people will say oh man, I love your site. I read it every day. I think it's you're really speaking out and saying things that need to be said. And other people are like don't waste your time. What.
But in a way, I believe really someone has to do it, right? I mean, your site has become this centralized place where really people can go for all this information about things that are happening in the media, right or wrong. I mean, it's kind of morphed into something like that, wouldn't you say?
I guess so. I mean, I wouldn't want to be the person who is
responsible.
Yeah, responsible. I don't want to represent. I don't want to be the one guy who represents all of Asian America, but.
You kind of become that person. In a
yeah,
sense,
I understand that the site has an audience. People are looking to me to, what does he have to say about it, and I, I understand that, and with that comes some responsibility. I want to write about things that people care about. I want to write about things that I want people to respond to.
Yeah. Do you like that responsibility? It's kind of almost been thrust upon you.
I think it's a blessing and a curse in a lot of ways, but definitely I feel I love running the site. I think it's a privilege in a lot of ways, and so.
What about the bad? Any negative aspects of it? It's work. It's like
it is a lot of work. Yeah. And I get a lot of flack from people who disagree. I mean, but that's normal. I think if I didn't hear from people who were mad about what I was writing, I think I wasn't doing a good job.
Worried. Yeah,
I think I wasn't doing a good job. So. I do hear from detractors. I get some hate mail every now and then. And,
Great.
I just kind of chalk it up to difference of opinion. People can respect my my right to say what I want to, and I'll respect yours as well. And it's the beauty of having a site that I've created myself and sort of it's my space. It's my
it's your space.
It's my space. Literally my space.